Welcome back, ladies and gents. Here we are at the end of the last video. I had a lot of recruiting to do, and I said I would just continue to recruit off camera, and if one of the fiefs was attacked, I would just save that and start recording for the next episode. Well, I did get, as you just saw, I did get everybody fully recruited. We have a lot of recruits, as you can imagine. And as I was sitting there, after getting recruited, the Atacania was attacked. So I rode over here and stopped right there. So we're going to start. We're going to pick up right here with the breaking of the siege. Just going to familiarize myself with, I don't want that. I want the glaive. I'm glad I checked. I don't remember what axe. Oh, there's the axe. What did I have? Gird. That's what it was. Gird. I have been playing a lot on the other game. In fact, this game, which is called YouTube, day 1894, I'm level 40. This is the one I've been recording for almost a year now. This is a game I've been playing lately. Sonya, day 7,329. Sonya is level 45. Sonya is the grandkid of Marcus, who originally started, or Mark, I think, who originally started this campaign. So this is the third generation, day 7,329. You can see here 43 on the feast. That includes villages. Don't forget that. That includes basically, Sonya owns all of Valandia, and we're just about, you know what? I'm going to just pop onto this real quick just to show you. It's got nothing to do with my Sturgia playthrough. This one was, the settings were all hard. And you can see we own everything. Botania owns everything with the exception right now of this castle and this town. I personally have 56 family members. And Sonya, by the way, is 72 years old. 72 years old. And like I said, she started with Mark. Says her father. So this is technically second generation, but she's 72 years old. Anyway, back to YouTube and Hans. I just want to I'd show you that because I've mentioned many times that I play long games. You saw it 7,300 days long. I play long games. All right, Verona Castle, Atacania. Okay, we are at Atacania. Don't care about this. All right, let's go ahead and attack these guys. Oh, I want to make sure I get my glaive back and my Gird back. Okay. So it's 972 versus 428, and we totally overpower them. Finn the captain, and Jenny the captain. Cavalry's 15 and 3, 22 and 9. Whereas 24 and 45. So there's no... Just want to bump that down to 2 and 1. Okay. Let's review the battlefield here. Nice, clear, crisp views. Sunlight to our back. That's what you always want. Of course, we're going to be fighting in a valley, so it doesn't really matter. And this is not ideal for... I don't even know who we're fighting. It may be Southern Empire. It's Empire, I'm pretty sure. So horses, this is not an ideal battlefield for horses. But all these trees should help our infantry. I'm going to move right here. Boy, that's a lot of infantry. 425. All right, we're just going to start as is. Order everybody to hold. Let's see what... Oh, they're way off. I'm going to hold and see if they'll come to us. Because this is ideal for breaking up their horses. 500. They're moving away from us. All right, we're going to have to move in. All right, well, let's start moving. Unfortunately, they're moving away from... Well, you know, they're vastly outnumbered. Also, I posted on the Steam forums that one video I had where I heard that woman scream. I've heard it now. You know, I don't remember how long ago that's been. I think it was on video number 111. And I don't know what number this is, but it was some time ago. And I've now heard it 4 or 5 times total. It's still rare because that's 4 or 5 times in over 5,000 hours played. But I decided, once I heard it again recently, I said, you know, let me just post this on Steam forums and see if other people hear this. So I made that post on Steam forums about a rare sound heard while playing. Seems a couple of people have heard it. And I think one person said they believe it is the sisters. I don't remember what they're called, but you know the sisters, they don't wear helmets. I never use them because they don't wear helmets. And I think that's dumb to go into battle without a helm. That sounds like crossbows bolts coming by me. Let's see if I can see one. Yep, crossbow bolt right there. I've played so long I now recognize the sound of the projectile whizzing past my head. I don't know if that's sad or if that's good. You be the judge, I guess. It's like another game I used to play, World War II Online. I could recognize each individual weapon by the sound it made. I'd know whether it was a German or an Allied, just based on the sound. That comes in real handy.
Infantry, move forward!
You hear a gun pop off to your left fairly close, but it's Allied. You know you don't have to worry too much. You hear a gun pop off to your right fairly close, and it's a Kar 98 or a German weapon. You know you need to start worrying. All right, let's get the
Cavalry!
horse over there.
Move!
And the horse. How did I get so many horses, by the way? I guess my companion's got a lot of horse.
Footmen!
All right, let's move in a little closer.
Move!
Get in axe range. We'll just go ahead and let them do their axe thing.
Moving! Forward!
We'll let the archers have a little fun.
Horsemen!
Get the horse up here.
Move!
I don't really think I can get the horse. I'm going to try to get the horse over there, but we are a long line.
Infantry!
I'm gonna get it right in their faces. Try to give the horse a little more room. Move the archers up in that little. I'm not entirely sure that all the now they are. Looked like that last line of archers were not shooting at first.
Cavalry!
All right, looks like their cav is getting involved, so we're gonna send our cav in.
Forward!
There we go. They're coming for us. Infantry are moving.
Charge!
That's going to be their mistake. We're going to go into a shield wall. We've got a lot of recruits, so we want to try to get some experience here. Didn't take her down. I thought that would take... Well, I don't know if it was a her. It looked like a her, but it could have been a him. Whoopsie daisy. You'll be dead amongst my troops there on the ground. All right, now let's have the infantry do their thing, because this is just devolving into a cluster fudge. We've got some reinforcements coming out. Arrow. Did you see that random arrow just going flying through the air over here? My guess is somebody shot it from way back their reinforcements. Because no reason there'd be an arrow aimed that way, that high up into the sky. Maybe they were hit by a horse just as they loosed. All right, we're just going to let everybody get involved.
Kill them all!
I need to get some experience points to our ground forces, especially our companions. Looking pretty good so far. I haven't really been paying attention, but I haven't noticed a lot of red. I hit in my other game where Sonya's got something like 330 skill in a lot of things. It might be the max, 330, I don't know. But anyway, she's got a lot of skill. She's 72 years old, and she was fixed from birth to be a leader, a combat ground force leader. And I was riding a horse by someone, a Southern Empire, I think, and hit him with a javelin, did 1,400, just shy of 1,400 damage, and the body went flying. The ragdoll was great. Oh, there's the sound for the braking. Let's see if I can get this one with a Gird. 383. I'm giving the cavalry, there we go. I'm giving the cavalry an opportunity to take out those runners, but if they get to me, I'm going to Gird them. There's one more right there. They got him. Looks like there's a cluster of them. Infantry, that's it. All right. Looks like we lost some. The army overall lost 4. We killed 400 and some odd. 420 something. And Jenny got 6 points in riding and 2 points in one-handed, and our Sturgian soldier got an upgrade. Very good. Very good. Corinne only killed 2. I don't know what her issue is. Comnos. Are they the leaders? They are in my other game. Yes, they are. All right, no sense in letting you go. You're never going to join no matter what. The ruling faction members never join you. You can never entice them over. I don't want any of these troops because they're... I don't remember. We're outside a castle. I'm going to take them to drop the troops in the castle. But I don't want my companions to have them because they are militia-type troops. They won't upgrade properly. And I saw something here with an upgrade. Sturgian soldier. All right, we're going to give...
I await your orders.
Yes, you do. What is it? That's on 50. I like to keep it right on 50. It just seemed a little loud. I was running a fan in here, and I've turned the fan off, and now it just seems a little quiet here, which makes this game sound louder. No sturgeons here that I can see that I would use. But we will give them a little... They can go to 114. One too many. Take out those recruits. And the pawn. And the militia. All right. That's close enough. Travel. What have you got for me? No sturgeons? I don't know. We better take... I'm going to take these low tier from him. We'll just go to 2. All right. Looks like we're going to make it. Everybody's going to fit.
I await your orders.
Lynn, your voice, my dear. Whew. I just picture an old British lady who smoked her whole life. Okay. There. Let's jump into the castle. Atacania. Toss in those. Let's look here. Sturgeon Droznik. Sturgeon Heavy Spearman. Oh, we'll take that. Sturgeon Heavy Spearman and put in that Sturgeon Soldier. Surgeon Veteran Bowman will take one of those and put the archer in. I guess I own Ataconia Castle. I don't think I realized that. Maybe I did, I don't know. What else we got here? Sturgeon Spearman. Take 2 of those and put 2 of these in there. Looks that's probably going to do it because everything's tier 3 or below now. And everything we have is tier 4 and up. All right. Let me look at this managed castle since I apparently own this. We're not doing anything in here. We do have a little money. So let's get the... Yeah, I want to get the loyalty. Well, food. We'll go with gardens for now. 16 days for the gardens. And then after that, jump directly into fairgrounds. We'll let that be. Let's look at the dungeon. What's in the dungeon? I'll toss these 2 in the dungeon also. Also, looking at this, Spearman, Militia. I'm going to toss them in the garrison. All right, now let's see how that leaves my 217, 204, everything good. Now, here's the thing. Let me look at this. 1, 2, 3. These are all 3 in my party. Decrease taken damage. Increase melee damage. Yeah, I know. And decrease taken ranged attack damage. Ella? What am I using? Decrease taken... That's probably what I'm going to stick with. Because the shield wall is so important to this play style that I'm doing right now. Ella, you can keep decrease taken ranged attack damage. Melee, you can keep that. You can keep that. Okay, this is what I think I'm going to do. Let me look at their stats. They're not very good. They're, in fact, 0. All right, I'll save it for later then. Valandia, right here. I don't like that. Right in the heart. Really want to get John Marys and Amatetes. But are we at war with everybody except the Khuzate and the Southern Empire? 0 support, 0, 0, 0. 45% support for Western Empire. Western Empire is the weakest that we're at war with. And they took this last, I remember. Let's go over here to Saint Opa. I really want to sort of just go west and get rid of the... I don't like this right here. How they're encroaching further and further east. But these guys have been a pain in the rear also. And they're asking for a... Western Empire is asking for peace. Maybe I should take Amatetes. Let me look at them again. Western Empire. 4381. Yeah, they're the weakest. Because they're at war, I believe, because they are also at war with... No, I thought they were at war also with the Valandians, but they are not. I want to go... part of me says go get this, but there's still a lot. But this is right here in our back door, so let's go for this. This is right at our front door, really, our front door. It's behind my holdings, and it would help to consolidate my power right here. So that's what I'm going to go for. Ella the captain, scouting. We're going to go with that. Also, who is my scout? Who do I have anybody designated? Is that Ella? Yeah, that's Ella the captain. All right, let's change it now to Finn the captain, and I realize that's going to drop it way down, but that's fine. And do I have anybody designated? No, I don't. This is 825. We're going to jump on them and see what happens. Either they're going to send a relief force, or we're going to beat against the walls. One or the other. They've got 12 days worth of food, so it's not going to be a case of starving them out. There's the relief force. Are they going to attack us? With their 600 and 900, they would really vastly outnumber us. But it looks like they're too timid. Unless that was heading somewhere else to assault. We'll just have to see if they jump us or not. I suspect they will, especially since they're not at war with anyone else. But we'll see. This Amatete just really needs to go. We need to own it. I don't like it being behind. No, no. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Remember, Ragavad still owns... That's where they were going. Hey, I'll swap that castle for this town any day of the week. The problem is, I know Ragavad, like 29 hours. I don't have the time. I don't have the time to take this. You know what? Cancel, 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 cancel. Just bring these out. If I can get rid of the defensive siege engines, I'll go ahead and attack without any offensive siege. Because we've only got about 12 hours, I think. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him. 4 hours. Oh no! Always! Ragnvad is such a... Please die, Ragnvad. Just please die. I'm tired of your bull crap. He's only 59 years old. I guess in lieu of that, I'm going to go take Jal Mary's. Because again... Oop, I pressed the button on my mouse, changing the DPI by accident. There we go. I'll just stop it at whatever it is now. I don't want to mess with it anymore. Who we got here? Finn. Day Traveler. Yep, definitely want that. Finn can only see 9 at night, but she's getting that important skill up. These guys shouldn't be... Uther Castle. Why do I own that? That's way... Oh, who just got wiped out? Yeah, Sturgia, the Azarites, between the Azarite and the Vlandians, we're going to get hammered. There's no doubt in my mind about that. 833, and they've got plenty of food. And I anticipate a huge force of Valandians showing up on horseback with big glistening spears and pennants blowing in the wind. Approximately 2,200 of them would be my guess. We'll see what happens. The only thing I can hope for is that Valandia is also at war with the Azarai. Are they? No. Yeah, we're about to get hammered down, is what I believe, because Valandia I'm always worried the most about the Valandia because they, they're tucked away there and they don't have a lot of enemies that can harass them. Like, for example, the Empire can, being out here in the middle of the map. Vlandia can afford to send out huge armies, and boy, do they. At least in my games. We'll see what happens here. But I think we're going to find out, unfortunately. But you got to be, at this stage of the game, you need to be a little more aggressive. Because we've got to start really beating down. We need to, honestly, I should just be concentrating. I've said this probably 2 videos ago on one empire, and it should be the Western Empire. But this is such a good opportunity to take Jalmares and have it be in the little pocket that I want to create. And it is the only Valandian holding down here. So if we can do a little blood... There goes Rote. Now here's the thing. I cannot trade Rote for Jalmares. Because that is a no-win situation. I'll trade a castle every day of the week. But I don't gain nothing by just swapping one of these for the other. And this is the Azra. Did they just break up? Well, who in the world is sieging this if they just broke up? Oh, that's the castle. All right, I'd be doggone. I probably could have, if I'd have kept... That army just broke up, thank goodness, and they didn't actually initiate the siege. So let's go right back to Jalmares and jump on them. Do this again. Nothing negative. It just means we get a little more engineering skill because we're doing this twice. Also, am I my own engineer? Yeah, because I don't have any companions to speak of. I just got the 2. And then recently we had Finn, Jenny, and Ella join us. All right, we want travel speed on steppes and plains. Anything that increases your speed. They've got 0 days of food left. I did not notice that. This might work in our favor. See, there's only 114 garrison, so that's not going to be a huge amount, but every little bit helps. Rotate, thank you. Providing we don't get that big Valandian party to run up on us. Why are you moving so slow? Okay, I'm not worried about you then. I saw an Azarite party right by here with only 1, and they were moving really slow, so I assumed they had a lot of prisoners. That's what I was trying to check, actually. Then I noticed those guys. But then I remembered that I've got a new scout here, so we don't have very good scouting range, which could come back to bite us in the butt, but that's okay. It means a big Valandian force can roll up on us, and I won't see it in time to react other than be defensive. The Vagering joined the Sturgians. Wait a minute. Are those the guys that owned the ones that left earlier? That owned some towns up in Valandia? Hang on. Vagering, where are they at? Vagering? I guess they brought with them Aster, Pendrake, and Rimtoil. That was who they said, Vagarovring, and that's the only VAG. Maybe they brought Aster and Rimtoil, and they just got Pendrake. Winter 12, 1106. No. That was, they brought all 3 of them because they spring 1. Okay, well, I don't think that was the party that defected. Maybe it was. I cannot remember. It's been so long ago. But if you recall, I had conquered Ostrakhan and Revolt, I think. and we wound up giving it to one of the clans, and they defected to the Valandians and took them with them. I hope that's the same clan coming back after I'm pretty sure I killed their leader. Chopped his head off at some point. And he deserved it. How can you go? How can you desert? I can understand the way Ragnvad runs the kingdom. He's crap, but still, you got to have a little loyalty to the faction. Who is this? Magnus the Captain. Outstanding. You know what? Magnus the Captain, if I can get you here in time. Where you at? Right there. Stand at I can't do that in the siege. Doggone it. Alright. As soon as the siege is over with, I'm going to grab Magnus and have him come into the clan, to the party. Alright, 603 to 972. I think the fact that they have 0 food should lower. Right now it's 57.8. We'll see if it gets any lower. $57.8. Also, what is it's 208, okay. 57.5, it's going down by 0.3. All right, I think that's going to be it. Let's see if we can get this siege going. I want to... Is there anyone I can... Yeah, I'm going to take this guy because we can throw him... If the militia survives, we can toss him in the garrison. And I want to switch to my bow. And the large bag, 37. So that I can shoot longer. Wait for these to come out. Ooh, just made it. And lead the assault. Now, if we can get and hold Zhao Mary's, they should give it to me. I heard a dog barking. Did you hear that? I don't know if I've ever heard a dog barking before. Okay, this tower is going to go here, here, and right up there. And the other tower is going to go right there. Okay, so I need... These are kind of low, though. I don't like how low it is. Can I see from ground level? Yeah, I think I can. What about this one? That dog bark. I really don't ever recall hearing a dog barking before. I must have, but I just don't remember. No, that's too far. All right, I'm going to go right here, and hopefully that's enough of an angle on that one and that one to get some hits in. Let's go right there. It's unusual to have the catapult so close when the army starts so far back. Notice I was at 208 max. I cannot get any more, so I'm doing this just to help knock out some defenders. I can knock out more with this than I can with my bow. There's one right there, sharpshooter. That's excellent. Although we're pretty close and we're getting hammered by arrows. Another, we've got a cavalry. Oh, I thought I was going to get in that doorway and get that. I can see a Valandian crossbowman standing there. And he moved. Maybe. I'm going to try again. Too far to the right. I'll take that heavy cav. See that Valandian crossbowman? There's 2 of them in there at least. Might be more, but there's at least 2 in there. Oh, if I could get inside that doorway, that would be grand. We'll just not make any changes and see where it goes this time. Too far to the right. Whoa, I got 3 sharpshooters. So there was at least 3, and there's more. There's another one coming out. I'm just going to let it stay and see where it goes this time. Maybe to move to the left a little. Oh, that looks decent. Oh, nothing. Got nothing. All right. I just saw a red. Somebody just died. Oh, we're getting hammered here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that was almost perfect. Close but no cigar, as they say. Only horseshoes and hand grenades. I'm going to bump it up just the range a little bit, a tad. Oh, if I could just get inside that building. All right. Look at the power bar. It's just virtually even. Oh, a couple more. Where'd they get all these Valandian? Well, this is Valandian holding. I guess they left the garrison troops in there. I just wasn't thinking, and I wasn't expecting to face a bunch of Valandian sharpshooters. Because as you know, they do some decent damage. Probably the most damage of any ranged unit with a single hit. Get in there. Get in there. All right. Those towers were a long way off. Now I just need to concentrate. Instead of trying to get in that tower, I need to concentrate on this. There's a lot of landing. Oh, there we go. That's what I need to concentrate on. That stack of men right there. Stack of defenders right there. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. We need to come to the left a tad. Oh. All right, where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Get in there. Get in there. That's not good enough. They got some pretty high-level troops here. The sergeants and sharpshooters. We're taking a beat here. Yeah, oh, that's it. Yes! Banner Knights. Man, there's nothing but high-level troops here. Wow. This is going to be more difficult than I had anticipated. We really need to knock some of these down. Approximately 50% of them is always my plan. I don't know if that's going to happen, though. Look, with two ballista hit at the same time. That was pretty good. That helped a lot. Oh, come on, come on. Let me get at least one more good shot in. Dang, they're going to take these guys out here with those crossbows. Oh, did he just die? I need more range now. Whoo, they're slowly but surely. Look, he did. He's dead. Those crossbows, no joke. What are you running away for? Load me! Load me! Oh, we're out. I didn't realize we were out. Wow. I think that's the most damage he's ever taken the leading up to the actual siege, getting to the walls. Those doggone just sharpshooters are serious. Oh, you clown. Just as I fired, he moved. Only the AI can do that. It's like that ridiculous dodge move in Skyrim, where the AI just dodges. That's why I use the mod that prevents that ridiculous dodge move. I'm gonna try and work the back of the line. Whew. So that when they do break through the front of the line, there's not enough reinforcements behind to slow them up. That bill hook, I got to get rid of him. But he keeps moving. I'm throwing my... There we go. Now that... Ooh, that heavy cav right there. Get in there, guys. Do your thing. We've trained for this relentlessly since day one. He killed my guy. You're going to die. That bill hook right there also needs to go if I can hit him. There we go. Those things do tremendous damage. Another one. Yeah, they're just nothing but high-level troops in this thing. I think we've got a foothold there now. Let me go up. Yeah, this is a problem. See, they're not able to make it up this ladder for some reason. Now it looks like they're running to the front door. Go, go, go. We're going to win. There's no doubt about that. I have no doubt that. It's just the amount of loss we're going to take to get the win is what I always worry about. Yep, pick up that axe, buddy. Toss another one. I need to find an arrow barrow right there. I will take that. Because I suspect they're going to be holding at the front gate. Boy, you cannot get across there. That's unfortunate. Boy, they're in. Azerite troop? We got a little bit of everything here. Get me through here. Get me through here. Come on. I want to go down. Oh, maybe I don't want to go down. You see all that right there? Let me jump out of the way. Get out of the way. If I can get to the side. Yeah, I can't swing when I'm in that massive troops. You know how the AI is. They just hug you. That guy's tough. Can I get out this window? Yes. I like the open air where I can move. Oh, bill hooks. Well, that wasn't ideal. One swing from them and it's all over with. Doggone Azerite troops. Come over here, it looks like. Hey, hey. Swinging at me from behind like that. This is Lord Edarin. How often do you engage them in combat like that during a siege? You got to give him props. He's right out there with his men. I can't see him. Oh, he's going to make it around the corner. It's too dark. It's so dark, I cannot see him. That's just a problem with engaging at nighttime. I don't know where he went. I mean, I know where he went. He went through here, but I cannot see him at all. That's it. All right. I almost 5. 2 axemen, 2 spearmen, and a bowman. It's not too bad. I killed 78 and got 24 with a bow. Wow. Why? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wasn't this a Valandian town? Was the reason we were fighting the Azrai because there were some Azrai parties after they broke up from that Rote siege? Did they come in here and we wound up fighting them also since we're at war with them? That is a great possibility. I never thought about that. We are at war with the Azrai and the Valandians. We attacked this town and there was Azrai in here, so they fought also. That's interesting. You know what? You're my prisoner now. You're all going to be my prisoner because you guys are very strong. Both of your factions are very strong, and I need to imprison you for as long as we can.
Again, you save our necks. Truly, you are the best of friends.
No doubt, I am the best friend you'll ever have. I'm just never going to hire you. Okay, take all the prisoners because we're in the town. We just toss everybody, sell everybody. And I'm going to show mercy. And I'm going to have this Magnus come and join us now. I don't like that. Okay. Woo, let's look at the dungeon. I'm going to toss you guys in the dungeon. Is that everybody? That is everybody. Let's look at the upgrade. Bow. I got 17 points. Plus 5 party size. Definitely taking that. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right, Magnus. You're going to be a party leader. Captain. So we want you to have 6, 6, and 6. And we also want you to have max steward medicine, scouting, and tactics. Okay, now we can look at this. I want you to have some horse. We'll go 3 in horse, 3 in one-handed, and 3 in polearm, and then reevaluate what we got. We want to have athletics. We're going to want you to have some in leadership, so let's bump this up to 5 and bump this up. Wait a minute, is it leadership? I'm going to bump tactics and scouting up to 6 also. And then we'll put another one in leadership and this one into one-handed. Okay. All right, Magnus. Now let's look at our... Boy, poor Jenny, she got beat down hard. Let's toss this guy before I forget about it. Into the garrison. 3 loyalty and going down. High risk of rebellion. Unfortunately, I can't manage the town because I don't own it yet. Hopefully they give it to me because no one else owns anything right here but me. So let's look at, we want to recruit everything they have. Toss these into the garrison. And then look at my prisoners. Is there anyone here, any Sturgians? Let's just go here to ransom. And then we'll look for Sturgians here. Doesn't look like there are any. I hopefully would have kept them if they were. Had them locked down. That's 25,000, just shy of 26,000. And was there more? Spearmen, look, 19 and 36. I'm definitely tossing them in the garrison also. That's another 55. Let's see what we can trade away. And I'm going to sit here while we recover and see who they give it to. Hopefully they give it to Hans. Because like I said, there's no one else in the area. We have a herding penalty, so we'll leave. We'll just sell this. Anything here worth keeping? Well, actually, I'm not going to sell anything until I get Magnus with us, and then we'll see what I can give him. We'll wait here. Magnus don't have far to go. He's only coming from Rote. We're down by 11. Whoa, was that 11? Yeah. All right, there's Magnus. Now let's see what he has on him. It's still going down. I really wish they would have that vote, because somebody's got to get that so they can do something about that. All right, Magnus. What have you got, my friend? Right off the bat, you can have that and that. Get you some better equipment. Definitely that. Anything else we can give you? I think that's going to do it. Let's look at this aspect. That's not, even though you look like Alexander the Great, I don't like that look. Except Alexander the Great was blonde. Everybody knows that. Some would say he was famously blonde. Really like to get a better helm for you. It's good that you're proud that you're a prince, but that's not what I want you to be wearing. That was much better. Even though it's more pedestrian. Or more peasant looking, I guess you could say. Still provides better protection. That's what we're about, better protection. All right, I think that's enough for now. What kind of weapons? We want to move this down here. See what kind of shields we have. 550. No, you're going to be... It's better, but I don't... I save those Pavise shields for the infantry. Yeah, it looks like the regular standard Knight's Kite shield is going to be the best thing for you. And since we cannot yet... I think that's just going to be it for now. Let's go into the smithy. Ella. Let's melt some stuff down. Finn, we want to get some wood. Make sure we melt all this wood down. Anything that provides wood. Oh, nope, nope, nope. That's locked. I don't know why. Let me check. I just realized that Magnus didn't have a lance. I forgot all about that. And this is locked for some reason. It was a knight. Well, let's check and see if there's one that gives them the ability to knock them off their horses. Yeah, right there, the fine steel spear. Is there anything else? That's the one I had locked, the balanced knight lance. For now, while you're learning, while you're getting your skills up, I'm gonna give that one that knocks them off right here. Legendary. Did I make that? She don't have the skills to make something like that. We must have just found it in loot. Let me look at that again. What is her... 60. No, that's only... Yeah, she did not make that. We found that in loot. All right. Jenny. Anything else here that yields wood? And Magnus. We'll get you involved also. Now we'll go back to Hans, because he can make the good charcoal. Let me look at Corinne before I waste some wood on her. Yeah, she can go. She will make one more. I don't know when and how, but we'll try to get her to give us some wood. Come on, you just need 1 point, Corinne. You can do it. There it is. Now you can make some good charcoal also. All right. We'll go back with Corinne and look at... Let's go to name. Blacksmith hammer. Rod leaf. All right, that's it. Since we were really wounded, see, we've got a ways to go yet. Wait here for some time. There's the vote. All right, fingers crossed. Ooh, they really want it to go to Fafin. Can I force it? Nope. That's... Well, who is this? Ragenvad is voting for me. Vilder is voting for Fafin. This is going to be close. I'm spending all I can spend. Ragenvad, buddy, I hate you, the way you run the kingdom, but I need you right now. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, what this means is I won't defend this town. I'll let it, if it gets attacked, we'll take it, and then maybe next time I'll get it. Gardens building Atacania. Very good. They needed that food. Yeah, we're really wounded. This one more day and we'll be good to go, but now I need to look for some troops. All right, there it is. Let's go back into the smithy. Let's get the rest of this. Anything that gives wood. We got more stuff to smelt than I've got stamina to smelt it all down. Or people. There's a lot of stuff here. Is that all the wood? No, it's a lot of wood here. Which is a good thing. But we just don't have enough stamina to get it all melted. All right. Now I need to jump out of the town. What have we got here? Take the Sturgian soldier and the Droznik champion. And see if any... Oops, wrong button. See if anybody here has any Sturgians I can take. Otherwise, we got to go back up to Sturgia to replenish my forces. I don't want you. We'll see what else is available.
I'm yours.
I may wind up taking you, but I don't want you. I need those shielded troops for my playstyle here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to Sturgia, aren't I?
I await.
We'll take you. I'm going to have to take this woodsman. These 3 woodsmen. And... I really don't want to take any more of his archers, though. Or her. No, Lynn? Oh, I was thinking, I thought Lynn was a girl, and that's not Lynn. Yeah, Lynn is a female. This heavy spearman... I'm going to have to take. Sorry, buddy. And, of course... Did I overlook Chavel, or did I look at Chavel? I just don't remember. Alright, there was...
Your lord.
Just want to be certain I looked at everybody. That line breaker. I'm going to have to take him even though I don't want to. And then let's go back here.
Your lord.
I'm vastly lacking in Sturgian troops. I'm going to have to take you. And I can't remember if Lynn... I don't think... Was Lynn the one that had... Yeah, she had those Surgeon Hunters. I'm going to have to take one of them. Oh, man. Hopefully she'll get some Empire archers. Let's see if I can get them some troops. Wow, he is so far down. They're all going to be down because stuffing that garrison. But the good news is we didn't have a Valandian horde descend upon us. Or we'd be missing a whole lot more. Why am I missing one? Did I have someone who was not a hang on. Did I give you some?
Your lordship.
Oh, I know what it was. It was the non-shielded troop. Where's he at? Right there. I didn't have him locked. Since I'm now using him, let me lock him. All right. Well, I'm just going to, my timer just beeped, so I'm going to go around recruiting again. And I'm just going to do that off camera. And then if some of the something gets attacked or I have to react to something, I'll just stop and save it. And then that's where we'll pick up in the next one. Adios for now.